Welcome to this celebration of life, to honor Wayne Loxley Kynes, a person each and every one of us, in their own special way, grew to love and admire. I'm Benoît Charlebois, and I met Wayne when I was 19 years old. And in the spirit of how my relationship with my life mentor and guide began in 1987, when Wayne and I met for the first time at the Chateau Laurier here in Ottawa, as I spoke to 500 Rotarians, and Wayne was sitting in the back and came and reached out at the very end of my speech as I was going to fly off to South America, and he said, "Come and work with me this summer. I have things to teach you." And since then, my life, of course, has been waned. And that I may take liberties using my own brand of puns. Remember, I'm a French Canadian. I'm not that good at that. And poetry, as Wayne so enjoyed humorous and clever play on words. Please allow me to sprinkle a few limericks I have clumsily written over the past few years to honor Wayne's Gaelic ancestry. So here goes with the first one. There once was a man born June 10th. His life spent searching for sense, skillfully seeking betterment, relying on silent discernment. He always found inspiration and strength. There once was a man called Wayne Kynes, who very much believed in spiritual signs. Every morning he listened and guidance petitioned. Such was how God inspired his designs. Today we gather to celebrate Wayne's being, with the certainty that his soul is ever more thriving. May fellow deceased welcome his jocularity, and our Lord grant him eternity, to accomplish in heaven what on earth was left hanging. There once was a man called Wayne Kynes, with a passion for global themes of all kinds. He devoted his life to community in search of our shared humanity, ensuring godly guidance aligns. As Wayne turned 87 in 2022, we were reminded of his legacy of 72. At Stockholm 50 years ago, he listened to both UN and NGO, bridging divides by being the glue. There once was a man called Wayne Kynes, who was an ace at writing inspiring lines, communicator by education, community builder by dedication. He wrote to expand our sight lines. The secret of this storyteller called Wayne was to always manage to explain, through inspiring stories and lore, how each of us could do more by inviting God to sustain. There once was a man called Wayne Kynes, whose great wisdom flowed from his bloodlines. Historian by passion, guidance seeker by devotion, he prayed to liberate our confines, whose stories contained many plot lines. Storyteller by profession, mentor by affection, he spoke to untangle our twines. There is no longer a man called Wayne Kynes. August 14th, he left our shorelines. Child of God by creation, friend of humanity by inspiration, he lived to throw us our own lifelines. In closing, I would like to leave you with a paraphrase of Wayne's last ever written email to me, which I've tweaked, because I believe it should be, to make it a message to us all. Dear each of you, deeply missing your presence, queries, and articles of conversation. Sharing with you today has relieved, restored, renewed and refreshed my sense of wholeness with you, each and all, as common cause in a challenging global community. May God bless you in response to every need. May Wayne rest in peace, and may we each feel stronger for having grown in his company.